At least 11 people are dead and dozens of others are in hospital after tornadoes ravaged the Midwest and southern United States. More than 50 tornadoes were reported in at least 7 states, including Arkansas, where storms killed 3 people. CNN's Derek Von Dam has more on the cleanup efforts from Wynne, Arkansas.
It's a difficult moment for the residents of Wynne, Arkansas, as you can imagine, but they're so strong and they're so resilient. And we witnessed just that a few moments ago. We saw a man walking with an American flag draped over his shoulder, coming across this parking lot you see here. You can see all the volunteers that have come from the community just to help clean up, do whatever they can for Wynne High School, which was heavily damaged by this destructive tornado. But this moment that we captured on tape, which you're going to see in just a moment, in just a second, was an individual walking with this American flag draped over his shoulder. It was found on the opposite side of the property. We're talking about a good 150 to 200 meters behind my left shoulder. And that was the American flag that was actually originally on these flagpoles here. You can see how dirty the flag is. That's because the tornado ripped it off of that flagpole, but they managed to find it. And just moments ago, they hoisted it back up in a moment of solidarity, a moment of unity for this town that has been ravaged, not only with the destruction that you see around me, but also fatalities and injuries. It was a terrifying moment for residents Friday evening here as this devastating tornado came through, literally destroying homes, toppling trees, taking out communication, power, you name it. This area is devastated, and it's going to take weeks to months for them to recover. Natalie.
And Derek, we know this is just one of several parts of the country that have seen storms recently. Tell us about the impact of the storms in other parts of the country.
Well, remember, it was just 1 week ago to the date that we were talking about a similar path of destruction across the southern U.S. with dozens of fatalities. It was incredibly devastating 1 week ago, and here we are talking about it again in the Deep South, but also to the north. So places like Illinois, into Iowa, those areas were battered by strong, very long-tracked and intense tornadoes. We had been warning the public about this for days in advance, and unfortunately some of our greatest fears came true on Friday with these tornadoes that just ripped and tore a path through the area. It wasn't just tornadoes, it was hail and also damaging winds. And just looking forward, there's a severe threat along the East Coast today. And then, as we get into next week, another round of severe weather in the middle of the week. So it's just one hit after another. Natalie?
CNN's Derek Van Dam in Wynne, Arkansas.